wrestling fans, to another week of NWA On Fire. I'm Ricky O with my partner, as always, Tommy Savoli.
Oh, yeah, Ricky O. Here we are back in Fairfield, Maine. Great little town.
That's right, and look who's in the ring, Tommy. None other than your good buddy, the Giant Pharaoh.
Oh, yeah, the Giant Pharaoh. He is my good buddy. He's Mr. Personality.
Yeah, he's got a personality that will make a tree grow.
I tell you the truth. I think he hates the world.
He does, Tommy. And you know what? Tonight we got him in a handicap match against Rugged Rick and Jive Jimmy.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. This Jive Jimmy and Rugged Rick, they're pretty well built. They're not small guys, you know.
They're not small guys, but you know what? The only chance they have is the fact that it is a 2-on-1. The Giant Pharaoh is hitting his stride in the NWA right now, involved in a major feud with Chaos and Destruction, Fuller and Apollo. And you know what? I feel sorry for these two guys. I think this is going to be a beatdown, Tommy.
Oh, yeah, this Giant's got something to prove. I tell you, he's got a lot of fire in his belly. He wants to prove to the NWA that bring him on. He doesn't care how big they are. He's going to go through them like a hot knife through butter.
That's right. You know what, Tommy? The Giant looks like he's put an inch or two on his arms. This guy's gotten very serious again with his workout regimen.
I tell you what, he gets any taller, we're going to have to get a license for him to walk around. I mean, this is a big dude.
Well, I think we're almost ready for action here as the Giant Pharaoh is just, wait, what's he saying?
Looks like he's lining them up.
He wants to get them down on their knees. He's telling them to get on their knees and bow to him in the middle of the ring. I don't think any wrestler with any kind of self-esteem is going to let that happen.
Look at these two guys looking at each other and saying, is this guy kidding me or what? They're not going to get down their knees. No wrestler would ever do that.
Not at all. Wait, what do they do?
Whoa!
Wait. Oh, they tried to Pearl Harbor him there.
Oh, yeah, they did Pearl Harbor.
I actually like that philosophy on these guys. Jive Jimmy and Rick here. You know what? I think they know they're overmatched, and they tried to use what they had in their book.
I tell you what, it's a little different strategy than his other opponents. I tell you that right.
He ran right through that clothesline. Did you see
Double
that?
Clothesline.
Ran right through the first one, Tommy, like it had no effect on him whatsoever.
Well, it doesn't. The guy seems impervious to pain. He doesn't feel anything. But then again, with a head like that, I don't know.
Rugged Rick uses a battering ram there as he just dropped him on Jive Jimmy, who don't look to be jiving too much right now, Tommy.
No, he's jiving, but the wrong way. Oh, hard shot to the turnbuckle. Other side. What's he going to do?
Where's he going now? Huge clothesline to one.
Oh!
Took his head off with that one,
Just
Tommy.
about. Almost decapitated him right there, I'll tell you that.
Size 22 to the face.
Did you ever really take a close look at this guy's feet?
Oh, Tommy, I'll be honest with you. I was in the locker room a couple weeks ago, and I looked down, and I thought there was two small boats in the locker room.
Tell you the truth, it looks like he could walk on water.
Yeah, absolutely.
This guy is huge.
Doesn't look too good right now for Rugged Rick.
Ow.
Straight down. Uh-oh. Is he going to go into that trance that we've seen the last couple weeks here?
Oh, this looks like it's going to be over.
2 and 3.
Oh, that was a quick one.
Tommy, I don't know. I told you from the beginning that I thought these guys were overmatched. This guy's hitting his stride. And you know what, Tommy? There might be a world championship in his future.
I tell you, he's got a lot of fire in his belly, and especially since the talent in NWA has gotten a lot bigger, it seems like he's gotten a lot more in him to get through this. You know, he wants to prove a point with NWA and all professional wrestling.
That's right, Tommy. We'll be right back after this.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, once again, Tommy's Corner. Next to me, I have a fellow by the name of Gino Martino who bills himself as the world's strongest man.
No, it's a man with the hardest skull.
Well, the man with the hardest skull. He's well known throughout New England. Not only is a top wrestler, but the world's strongest man.
Not just no.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, once again, Tommy's Corner. Next to me, I have a gentleman by the name of Gino Martino, who bills himself as the world's strongest man. Gino, tell me a little bit about yourself.
First of all, I bill myself, and it's already known as the man with the hardest skull in pro wrestling. You got some great competition here, and I can't wait. I cannot wait to get in the ring with some of the great athletes you got here.
Well, I got to tell you, Gino, I've seen a lot of people break bricks on their heads, get hit in the head with sledgehammers, cinder blocks. That's nothing new. What distinguishes you from everyone else?
You see, Gino Martino, like you said, is known world-renowned as having the hardest skull anywhere. Anytime I enter a professional wrestling ring, I will bang heads with the biggest and the best and the toughest men. What makes me different, I break the bricks. I break the wood. But right now, I'm going to show you an example of why I'm so tough, why my skull, and I'm ready for any kind of action. I'm going to drive this 6-inch spike through this 2x4 encased with some sheet metal. There's nobody in the world's going to do this. Nobody in professional wrestling.
Gina, do you mind if I inspect that 2x4?
Yeah, go ahead.
You mind if I look at that?
Go ahead. No holes.
Let
no
me
holes.
take a look at this. No, ladies and gentlemen, it's a 2x4. There's no holes. There's nothing in it.
You want me to do it now?
I want you to do it right now, Gino.
I have to use a little protection here because I don't want this spike to break and actually come back into my head because it's happened before. It's put 18 stitches in my head. Competition of the NWA. Watch this.
There you
Anybody in the NWA, get ready because you spell violence. M-A-R-T-I-N-O. This is just a small sampling. If I can do this to wood, if I can do this to sheet metal, just think what I'm going to do to you.
You got it right here, ladies and gentlemen, on Tommy's Corner. It's going to be something to see. I can't wait for it myself.
Folks, coming up next on NWA On Fire, you got none other than the Great Apollo.
NWA On Fire on tour. Saturday, March 14th, NWA On Fire returns to the Mexico Recreation Center in Mexico, Maine. And on Sunday, NWA On Fire comes to Lewiston, Maine at the Fitness World Gym with a special 6 p.m. start. Don't miss the NWA On Fire on tour.